Guys, here are 5 must-haves if you want to become successful. The first thing is that you need to have a side hustle because it will eventually allow you to be financially free and independent. That is why having a side hustle is a very important thing if you want to make money in the future, if you want to become successful. A lot of people are doing things right now, they're doing it in today's time. Most of them are doing a 9 to 5, right? So, along with that 9 to 5, you need to come up with a side hustle that will eventually help you retire from that 9 to 5 and give you a full time too. So that is the first thing. The second thing is that you need to have a social media presence because it is quite good to have a social media presence and having people who will interact with you, having people who can talk to you, and overall showing people what you do and what you stand for, right? Having a social media presence is a great way to tell people that you are there and what you stand for and what do you do. And this also allows you to gain a certain amount of following and people of your own who can eventually become potential customers for your side hustle and so on, right? The third thing you need to have the skill of selling, the ability of selling things, right? If you really want to make things, you need to be skilled in the art. You need to be skilled, like, right? You need to know the art of selling. You need to sell things. So you need to learn how to sell something, because only when you learn how to sell something is when you'll be able to make a valid product and you'll be able to sell it. Now, of course, knowing how to sell is one thing and having a good product is another. Okay, so you do have to have a good product or a good service that you're offering with your side hustle. Okay, and especially if you're starting off, right? If you're someone who's just beginning and don't want to put in a lot of money, then always get into a service business, something that is offering a service, because that usually ends up taking a lot lesser investment and you can make pretty good money from that as well. Okay, the fourth thing is that you need good communication skills, because if you can communicate, right, if you can talk to people, if you can make them like what you do, it's easier for you to get out of the system and become more successful, right? Because it's kind of likely that you can talk, so of course you're going to do something better. You can speak, you have a rare skill and ability. A lot of people get scared of talking in big publics and in crowded and in places where there are more than 2 to 4 people. They get uncomfortable, they get self-conscious, and that's one of the things that usually ends up breaking a lot of people. So if you really want to become successful, if you want to become comfortable with success, right, you will have to get comfortable talking to people in larger numbers, because eventually that's where it's going to go, and the more audience you can talk to is going to be much better for you and your confidence, because confidence always sells and confidence is always attractive. So that's something that you need for sure. And the last thing is you need to have effective systems. Now when I say effective systems, you need to have a protocol in your life, right? A system that automates these habits, like something which is as natural as breathing for you. Now it's very difficult for normal people to make effective systems, right? So just check me out on Instagram. I'm a systems coach as well. Like, I can help you make effective systems for your life that will eventually help you achieve whatever you wish, whether it's fitness, business, or your personal life. I can help you achieve those goals. Okay, so check my Instagram. I do summarize videos and short on my Instagram as well, or I sometimes end up posting things on it. So more or less, like, we can end up finding and figuring out things, but the whole idea comes down to creating effective systems and having a valuable product. More than that, pretty much I try to wrap up things in short videos like this. If you like such things, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and also you can DM me. I do reply to DMs and I do reply to most of the comments, because I feel it's quite interesting to talk to people. So if you have any questions, doubts, or queries, follow me on Insta and DM me, and you can also book a free consultation call with me related to the systems program, etc. Go and check me out.